a fun comedy baseball film that takes place in 1962 and some fun shenanigans. Sounds like fun, don't you think? Okay, so today we are going to talk about The Sandlot. And The Sandlot is a 1993 film, directed by David Mickey Evans, written by David Mickey Evans and Robert Gunter, stars Tom Guiry, Mike Vitar, Patrick Renna, Chauncey Leopardi, Marley Shelton, Art LaFleur, Karen Allen, Dennis Leary, James Earl Jones. And in this film, we meet 5th grader Scotty Smalls, and he is the new kid in town. He moves to the new town 2 weeks before school ends with his mom and his stepdad. And the thing with his stepdad, of course, is that he has a little trouble calling him dad, because he's still getting used to him pretty much. And his real dad passed away, and so he doesn't hang around with the neighbor kids at first, and he just plays with his little stuff in his room, and he strikes out with the neighborhood kids because he can't throw a baseball. So until the leader of this group baseball team, well, not team, but group, called the Sandlot, he decides to let him play and shows him the ropes. So there you have fun-filled baseball, first kisses, hijinks, wild adventures, and confrontations with the dreaded beast that has lived behind the left field fence for a long time with its blind owner. And then one day, while they're playing baseball, of course, the ball that he takes out of his stepdad's room, which is signed by a certain baseball player, is basically taken from them by this huge dog, and they have to try and get back. So that's basically the plot of this fun comedy baseball film. The Sandlot. Where do I start on with The Sandlot? Well, I first saw this. This was back in 2011 or 12, but clearly 2011. And I first saw the full film in 2011. And I admit, I had me a little good time with it, and I had some fun watching this movie. I thought, wow, this is a very fun film with children actors. And rewatching it even more, and just rewatching it just tonight, I still think that. I still think this is a very funny, very entertaining comedy baseball film. I really love The Sandlot. It's a lot of fun. I like the story of the new kid coming to town, and he can't throw a baseball, and he's basically an outcast until the leader of the team decides to let him be a part of it. And then they have the wild, crazy summer makes for a very fun story. Of course, the writing is this movie. The writing is hilarious. There's a lot of jokes, like the kids, the L7 wee, which is said by Squints, and of course the group consists of Squints, yeah, Timmy and Tommy, who Tommy says stuff and Timmy repeats everything. You got Hamilton, who always says the phrase, "You're killing me, Smalls." You got Bertram, you got Squints, you got the leader, Benjamin Rodriguez, you got Nunez, which is the black guy, and then Scotty, who is the new kid. So there's a total of 9 kids. And the 9 kid actors who played all 9 main boy characters are really great. I really love them, but my 3 favorites are definitely Scotty. No, actually 4 favorites. Scotty, Benjamin, Hamilton, Squints, and the 2 twins are just hilarious. Every time one twin says something, the other one has to say stuff. The soundtrack is 60s, 50s music. You even got traditional American classic America the Beautiful, sung by the late Ray Charles, one of my favorite musicians. The way this movie's shot is really well handled. I do like the production design. And the music is by David Newman, who's done a lot of music for a bunch of other movies. The editing is not too long. It's an hour and 41 minutes. And it's a great hour and 41 minutes. And all 9 kids, they have great chemistry. Karen Allen, of course, from Raiders of the Lost Ark. She's great in this. You got Dennis Leary in here. It's great. You got James Earl Jones, Darth Vader himself, as the owner who owns the big bad dog, which is the Beast. I like the backstory they gave for the Beast. And the Beast is just hilarious. And then all the hijinks that they have to deal with. Then you got Marley Shelton as the girl that Squint's crushing on. And she's pretty beautiful here. Any problems with the film? I will say that though it does take a while for James Earl Jones to show up, but that's because he's not a large character. He has the word "and" on his name, and when you have the word "and" on your right next to your name, that either tells you one of 3 things. 1, you're gonna be in it, but not in it that much. You're gonna have a cameo, or you're gonna get killed off. In this case, it's the second option. But overall, The Sandlot is a fun film. Still one of my favorites, and it's one of my favorite comedies. If I made a list of my favorite comedies, this would be a part of it. This would be number 2, or number 3. Because Mean Girls is always going to be number 1. Always. And you all know why. Because that movie has a lot of heart. But I'm going to give The Sandlot better than Vampire Academy. Let me know what you guys think about The Sandlot down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Future Filmmaker and Fraser signing out. Be sure to follow all my social media links, and you guys keep cool as always.